Today in our meeting, after having reviewed all the available information and noted that out of the 7,363 people tested, in 5 days, 34 tested positive. We resolved as follows. We shall allow travelers to go home and self-isolate after a sample has been removed. NITA-U will develop a tracking system within 2 days, that is tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, and make it available for tracking the on average 5 cases per day. Travelers will be required to provide adequate information for easy traceability. So from the 5th of November, travelers will be allowed to go home after testing. The ministry will strengthen the surveillance system and follow up of all the identified positive cases. In conclusion, allow me to appreciate the teams working at the airport, to appreciate those who have provided information, and to state clearly that we regret the inconvenience that has happened to the travelers. I thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. It's to be made easier through scanning of the QR codes using tablets, and the waiting area to be beefed up with additional ushers to support comfortable seating of passengers. The turnaround time for results remains between 45 minutes if your result is run on a GeneXpert machine, to 2 hours if your result is run on other PCR tests. The other issue was communication. The airport infrastructure in the new terminal does not favor the use of the public address system, and communication through the numerous screens mounted on the wall is currently ongoing, where we are displaying names but also giving information. And in addition, we have 5 public relations officers to support communication. The other issue was the challenge with online registration and payment. The former link was not working. A new updated link for online registration has been shared and publicized through communication channels, including Civil Aviation and Ministry of Health websites. All incoming travelers are required to fill this form and pay online to quicken the process of sample removal, testing, and receiving results upon arrival. Once the form has been completed, a QR code is generated, and the traveler is required to show this code to the sample removal at the point of sample collection. An online payment system has been activated to enable travelers pay via credit or debit card or mobile money. Those unable to use any of these options can pay upon arrival using Uganda shillings. All travelers are requested to provide their phone numbers or WhatsApp numbers and email when filling in the forms. Sample collection. There are currently 30 sample collection booths with a capacity to collect 30 samples every 5 minutes. Passengers are encouraged to cooperate to make the process as smooth as possible. Tourists that are registered with the Uganda Tourism Board are not affected by the system because they do not go through the system. They register with the Uganda Tourism Board. They are identified upon arrival. They have separate booths and allowed to continue to their hotels in Entebbe, where they wait for their results before proceeding to their designated destinations. Their results are shared via email, and in the event a tourist tests positive,